After enjoying dinner with a view up at the Slioch viewpoint, it was time to head down, and I was headed for my next destination for an adventure tomorrow, and this involved heading back down the Slioch road. I tell you, it's very alpine, lots of hairpin bends and concentrations required all the way down. Don't know how these gritters do it in the winter, to be honest with you. Much fun. So tomorrow's adventure was starting on the shores of the lovely Loch Maree, and I headed up past Sheldig and along the single track roads through Torridon. Had some company at times, but the light was fading, but it was still gorgeous. Things were looking grand. After about 45 minutes to an hour, I pulled up in a car park at the point where we'd start the adventure tomorrow morning and got my head down for a few hours kip. Sunrise was at about 4:45, so we were up early and made sure we had some caffeine before enjoying the light arrive in the sky over our intended destination, which was Slioch across Loch Maree. It was a short portage from the car park down to the shores of Loch Maree, which is the fourth largest freshwater loch in Scotland, and in days gone by it was said that people submerged themselves in here for healing powers, one of which was lunacy. I was wondering whether we should be doing that ourselves. Anyway, no lunacy. We were saving time, cutting about 5 or 6 kilometres off a long walk in, which is the usual route. So off we went, got the boats in the loch, and we set about a short paddle. It was under a kilometre anyway at this point across the loch to where we were going to put in and start our hike up the mighty Slioch. Quarter past 6. It didn't take long to paddle across the loch, and it was still only about 6:30 at this point. I was soon set about making the transformation from paddlers to hill walkers. That's not confidence inspiring, is it? After a nice wee gentle break in, the slopes soon started to get steeper. I think Loch Maree must sit about 14 metres, and it goes up pretty quickly within the space of 3 or 4 kilometres to the summit at 980 metres, so it's a steep ascent. So we're on our way up Slioch. The hills behind me are the Torridon Mountains, and we started about 6:15. We'd slept in the cars over at the car park on the other side of Loch Maree, got the kayaks out, and then had a short kayak across Loch Maree to where the wee burn comes out next to the main path, and got booted up there, and now we're heading up there somewhere. Slioch, it's only my second time up here, so I don't think I got many views. The first time round a good number of years ago. Anyway, so at the moment it's looking promising, but the weather's on the slide, so we need to get moving. So we're in the quarry now. You can see Jerry's heading off there, and the Slioch's just there. You can see the path sort of scarring up the side there. It's absolutely lovely. A bit cloudy out today, but not going to complain. And it's quite an impressive quarry. Quite a nice place to camp actually. Lots of soft grassy ground and a rather nice vista out there. Anyway, going to get up there, and fingers crossed the cloud stays away from the top when we get up there. Might get some nice views. So The name Slioch comes from the Gaelic, meaning spear, and we were about to head up the part which I presume resembles a spear, the final ascent, and it's a bit of a slog, but the views are fantastic in all directions. Makes the ascent a bit more worthwhile with those lochans and far-reaching views. We soon reached the southern top, and the views were fantastic, but we decided to head on to the north top, which I think is the true summit, to be honest with you. There's no trig point at the north top, but the views are slightly better from the north top, as you can probably see from the video. Absolutely fantastic.
Hey Jerry, that was excellent. Well done. Yeah. Excellent.
What a fantastic viewpoint this is, and we lingered on the summit, although it wasn't warm. Took some photographs and had a second breakfast. Absolutely brilliant. Here we are on the top of Slioch. Just there. The views aren't too bad. Right down Loch Maree, over that way is the Fisherfield Hills and what have you. So fine viewpoint, but I tell you what, it's not warm, is it?
Nippy.
It's chilly. So
Nippy for good.
So we're going to head back down, and the wind's picking up a bit, so we're going to get back down to the kayaks and head across before it gets too choppy and back to the car. But it's 2.5 hours since we left the other shores. Anyway, let's get cracked on. The wind was starting to pick up, and very wary of conditions on the loch, we decided to head back down to cross the loch before the winds picked up too much. We've had some interesting loch crossings, shall we say, when it's been windy. So we headed down, and we were soon back on the shores of Loch Maree, and once again making the transition from hill walker to paddler. We soon set about heading back across the loch. What a great day, and a fantastic way to climb Slioch.